Harambe spec heavily into the Mimic. Because he's going to need that Mimic burst to try and shut this down and to cause chaos. Although Slim can heal off that Mimic, so... I don't know, man. I don't know. While Jack can't block a majority of the Gorgon's abilities, that repulsor is money for stopping Mimics, and you can really screw up a Gorgon's mobility. A good Jack can be a pain in the ass for a Gorgon, most certainly. It's just not going to stop the spiders, which the hunters will probably stop. And it's not going to stop the web and the spit. Jack the Ripper, new variant. Nice one, Namada. Well, Harambe's got that prime skin, so you know they mean business. Hunters are in. Let's see what they're packing. We got that full Monarch looking good here on hide. We got Slim with the heck is it? It's not Arctic camo. What the heck is this one called? Anyway, he's got Elite and he's got one of the camo skins there. We got Elite and Night Hunter on Rua. Diego, victory skins all the way. All right. Skinning and winning. That's what I like to see. Now remember, if Harambe goes heavy into Mimic, or if it goes at all into Mimic, we're going to have to cast this from the Hunter's perspective due to a bug which throws the camera off the Gorgon every single time he mimics. Look at that. A clean stage 2. Great work from Harambe there. They're pissed about that last game. They're bringing their A game this time. We can look at perks and everything. Now, remember when everybody laughed at Russian Bears earlier because they were running 1 point in wildlife sense? Well, they did it again, and they showed that it worked last time for keeping an eye on those spider traps. And looks like Harambe is going to use spider traps. These guys just got class cooldowns. They realized they missed them. They missed the Gorgon on that first dome attempt, so they backed off and got themselves a buff. Smart call, very powerful buff for them. Got DR on Slim, capacity Jack, reload Slim, or DR, yeah, DR and Hank, capacity Jack, reload Slim. Double damage on Hyde. All right, let's see how the hunters do. Slim versus Gorgon. This will be a buggy match. You're on a roll, Namada. You're on a roll today. All right, they have a visual. This is a good spot for the Gorgon to fight if he can force a fight back here. I like how these guys clear out a lot of trees and stuff. All right, dome's ready. Here comes the Mimic. Look at that. It's blocked by Jack. See, I told you Diego could handle Jack well. Stuffed that Mimic. Beautiful. All right. We're seeing Harambe try and move the dome down a bit. I mean, I think they know they're not getting out of it. Here comes another Mimic. And stuffed. Damn. Damn, man. You know what? See, as how we gotta watch this from the Hunter perspective. Let's watch it from Jack's perspective. All right, here goes. Jack catches a web blast. Mimic's coming out right now. Jack's around the corner, unable to stop it. Rua takes a hit there, taking some heavy damage. Here comes the orbital. We saw a spider just come out. Jack clearing the spider. That's how you know you have a good hunter team, when you see him clearing these spiders out. He forces them back down in the ditch. Let's get a bit closer here. Repulsor's coming out. Slim's popping those heels off. Point blank, Mimic comes out. Does hit Diego right there. Acid spit all around. Harambe ducking around the corner. Uh-oh. Looks like that spider got somebody. Diego caught in the spider. We're seeing Harambe trying to focus Jack down right now, I do believe. Here comes the shield from Hank. They're getting knocked all around. Here comes the Mimic. Blows up. He's caught down below, but he's able to keep the heels up. Just barely. Diego's been like clinging to his life. The repulsor pushes him, stops him from coming down. They somehow make it out of this encounter. That was a very Gorgon-favored dome. And, damn, man. They've managed to save Diego from the brink of death multiple times. There comes the repulsor, trying to shut that one down. He still catches it, though. And here comes Harambe, trying to capitalize. He webs the rest of the team. Here comes the spit. Maybe I spoke too soon. He might get his strike after all here. Stiff, Diego looking low. Slim doesn't have a target to hit. Here comes the spider traps. Stiff's trying his hardest to kill the spider traps. And it looks like he does get that strike on Diego that he wanted. This has been a war of attrition, and just through constant pressure, we're seeing Harambe managing to get some damage in here. With Jack down, he's got free reign, but he's also very low on health, and he's gonna run away. Notice he is running armor perks. He is running armor perks, and it saved his bacon during that game. This is something we've seen a few times now with these Gorgons running armor perks and playing with a very hit-and-run play style. And that's exactly what he did. So far, this has been a pretty even game. He's missing a bar, almost 2 bars. He's got a strike on Jack, and he's just keeping the pressure up, continually re-engaging as that armor recharges. He's actually ready for stage 3 after that fight. Harambe looks like they're sniffing buffs out and getting ready for stage 3. Yep. What's our timer? We got a little while. Buffs will be up soon.
The monster has evolved.
Oh well, it's hit the 3rd stage.
The hunter squad's in a tough position of, do they go and try and camp out some buffs or prep? He's gonna go 3 web, 1 spider, 3 spit, 2 mimic.
Dome ready.
Not a bad build. I'm surprised he didn't go the full 3 into Mimic, but, I mean, his Mimics have been hitting as long as he catches Jack off guard. But Jack's been doing a phenomenal job stuffing him. Maybe that's why he didn't put the 3rd point into him, you know? He feels like it might be a waste if Jack's blocking it. Whereas, if you put your points into your spit and your web, that's something Jack cannot stop. Yeah, Hunter Squad seems to be camping out here to get the cooldown buff. And we've seen a lot of hunters fight over here too. I see Harambe mimicking back there, but I can't swap to him because of the camera. The hunters rob the cooldown, getting themselves the buff bird. Meanwhile, Harambe sitting pretty on that flat damage reduction, which is, more than he has natively.
Relay shield.
Harambe creeping in. He don't want to fight over there. He's going to try and force them to come to him over at the relay.
The relay is under attack.
Here we see Stiff trying to flush him out.
Got eyes on it.
And here we go. Go time. Stuffed by Jack on the approach. The spit still goes where it needs to go, but he's unable to follow up. Here we see the assault take out that spider expertly before it can cause any problems. They stopped the mimic there as well. He's got some good damage on Slim. Slim's getting tumbled about. We're seeing the shields come out from Hank right now. Orbital actually screwed Hank up for a little while there. Great repulsor from Jack. The dome comes down. We're into health damage. Point blank mimic. It looks like it hit. I think it hit. Here comes the spit, covering some pretty broad distances. Shields coming out from Hank. Hank has great positioning right now. As Harambe pushes the fight, trying to take down Slim. Spit coming down. He's taking the high ground, pushes Rua off of it. We see Jack's repulsor coming. Uh-oh. Looks like we had a mimic slip through, but it looks like the hunters may have got it before it was able to impact. Harambe changes positions now. We hear the spiders coming out. Flames killing the spiders. Orbital drops down. I'm not sure about that. Maybe they're trying to buy themselves some time. Here comes the spit. Mimic goes up in the air, comes down, hits Rua into a spider. Rua's having some tough times. Spit comes down. Rua's taking massive damage. Repulsor comes out from Jack. They do manage to stop the Mimic. Harambe down to 2.5 bars of health. He's trying his damnedest. He finally gets someone down. Rua taken out of the picture. There's no more shields to be had. Harambe down to 2 bars. This is where that armor regen perk will come in handy because he's going to want to armor up and re-engage quickly. He's already back in. He's already back in, trying to force Hank back to the dropship. He's trying his best to camp this body. Hits him with a Mimic. Changing position, taking a little bit of damage here. Spit comes out. They're punishing him for this camp, though. He does send him back to the dropship for 44 seconds. But they're chasing him right now. They got some good damage on the chase. The web comes back. He's down to 1 bar. The hunters opt to continue the chase. Here we see the spider comes back. It grabs Diego, who's quickly shot out of it and healed. Harambe's armor perk is kicked in, giving him armor. He escapes without taking much more health damage. Mammoth Bird blasts Stiff's face off. Rest in peace, Mammoth Bird. Damn. That was just a war of attrition, man. That was brutal. Just seeing who slips up first. They punish that. They punish that hard. This is a team comp where target priority is extremely important.
Relay shield at maximum.
All right, Gorgon here. Harambe, full armor, 1 bar of health. Hank's back from the dropship. Let's see what happens. Great initiation, good damage spread, but it is Slim we're dealing with here. Slim heals up off of the decoy, off of the Mimic. Rua already a bit low. The dome comes down. This dome can go either way. Good stuff there, but not enough. It comes out, hits Slim. We do have a spider in play. You'll notice he throws the spider behind them to try and force them into it. But these guys, these hunters, Russian bears are on point. They kill the spiders whenever they see them. See a spider, shoot a spider. They're slowly working through Harambe's armor, but he's staying mobile. You notice he's just trying to cause chaos and get people low before committing. Here we have another Mimic coming in, hitting Slim. Web comes out, hits Slim again. He's better off trying to burst through Hank here, I think, rather than try to get through Slim's self-healing and Hank's shield. I think his decision to target Slim is hurting him. And here comes the Mimic. Hits the assault. Web comes out. They're chewing through that armor. But he does have the armor perk. If he's careful, he can regen it. We'll see if the hunters keep the pressure up. He comes in. Great heavy hit there. Hits everybody. Spreads them. The orbital comes down. Ruha. Devastating. Rips that armor off. They are into health damage. We're seeing Harambe go into defense mode, trying to find a spot where he can heal up, but it doesn't look like they're going to let it happen. The dome comes down. He's trying to run away. He's trying to regen armor. Rua is down. They're trying to pick Rua up. They have a bug on him. He's got just enough armor to survive and escape. He gets out with just a hair of health.